Hello, ladies, welcome. Today we are talking about why high achieving women burn out while dating. This is a somatic truth that no one talks about. So, yes, I imagine you maybe are a high achieving woman who feels tired of carrying relationships, tired of being the strong one all the time, tired of attracting men who need you instead of meeting you. So, yeah, if this is you, I want to speak to your body, not just your mind. Because dating is not failing you, your nervous system is just exhausted. And what is the somatic root of this problem? Many women who are successful learned early to override their bodies, to push, to perform, to adapt all the time. According to Peter Levine, trauma is not what happened, it is what your body didn't get to complete. So when a woman lives for years in hyper responsibility, her body forgets how to rest into safety. And without safety, there is no feminine magnetism, only endurance. What is my process with this somatic healing? Because of course I went through this process because I was there myself. If you hear my story in some other videos, I went through these relationship patterns that were not helping me at all, were making me sick. So I didn't heal my relationship patterns by understanding them. No, nothing like that. Not just by understanding. I healed them by coming back into my body through somatic work, movement, breath, and presence, and especially because I studied and worked in performing arts for many years, also through dance, special kind of movement, special performing arts techniques that I will be teaching you today. So this is how I learned to feel again. When I was forcing, when I was abandoning myself, when I was acting from fear instead of truth, this was really hurting me. And this is also where, as I told you, my background in dance, acting, and also linguistics by this neurolinguistics programming was helping me heal from this. And this is why I'm so passionate today about it. Because the body never lies. I can see when a woman is saying she wants marriage, but her body is braced for battle. And this happens, and I was there, and I was ready for battle while I was dating for marriage. Yes, I was there. I was incorrect, and I healed, and I fixed how my body was presenting, how I was feeling inside of my body. So let's talk about why provider men respond to regulation, to your regulation. Masculine men are wired to respond to grounded presence, emotional containment, nervous system stability, and yes, your body being ready to open up and to be emotionally available for them. Exactly. They don't respond to urgency and proving. This is not why they respond to us or something that they can really respond. Urgency and proving. And this is where most of us who were in our masculine wound were acting from urgency and proving. And, even in the process of healing, you will feel sometimes, even if you get to marry this person, if you are still healing a little bit, like 20%, you will find yourself sometimes bringing this urgency and this proving to your marriage. But this is why we try and heal as soon as possible, because we don't want this energy to come between our man and us once we find it. So, yeah, when your body is regulated, your energy communicates, like we were saying. I am safe, I am whole, I am available. And this is what makes a woman unforgettable. I'm going to give you some practice, some practice that will help you. It's already a very short practice that you can start applying, but it will help you get into this daily somatic check-in. So you start being in your body. So if you feel like right now, Angela, I'm not at all in my body, this is where to begin. So set one alarm per day. When it rings, you can ask, what am I feeling in my body right now? Just repeat it to yourself. What am I feeling in my body right now? No fixing, no judging, just noticing. This is how you retrain your system to live from safety and not survival. And you may ask, okay, Angela, then if you were here before, how is your life now? How did it change after this inner work that you were doing and applying to yourself? So now I simply desire without apology. And this is something that before being in my masculine wound, it was really hard to do. I was deciding, yes, this is my nature, but I always needed to, had this need to apologize for it. So today I'm married to a man who provides and protects, and my energy is no longer spent on survival. I work from purpose, from pleasure, from devotion. This is what became possible for me. And when a woman stops carrying everything alone, this is what happens, you know? The woman can really embody this energy. And we're gonna do another little bit somatic experience exercise so that you get to fully embody from today. Okay? So we're gonna put our hand in our heart and we're gonna breathe slowly, just focusing on the breath. We start feeling our heartbeat. Check how it is, just listen to it. And if we feel some numbness in some parts of our body or some pain, some tension, we are going to observe it. And slowly we will deliver our breath to this area, just in a loving and kind way. Just send all the air, all your breathing energy into these parts of your body which feel maybe more tense. I want you to focus on having your back straight completely and see as you are observing and sending your breath, see if you have some little movements of your back, leaning back and forward to the sides. Just check it out, just observe it, don't force it. And now that you are in flow with this movement, let's just think of a moment and visualize it when we were truly really happy, when we were really provided for, where we felt that everything was safe. And just make this feeling, this emotional state to the maximum and try and lock it with your hand in your heart. Breathe deeply and lock it in your heart, this safety feeling. I feel safe. I feel loved. Repeat it with me. I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel cherished. And you can now release your hand from your heart. Go back to your breath. Make some little movements now consciously. Just try to release the tension even more. And slowly open up your eyes. Okay, so how did that feel? Now I want you that you do this exercise as much as you can. And every time you feel like you are going into survival pattern, that you put your hand in your heart and visualize this emotion, visualize this feeling or this moment. Just look it there. Now your brain and your heart are connected. Your body and your brain are connected to feel this emotion as much as possible. Because this is what you want to embody, then you need to practice. Nothing comes without practice. So, lady, if this today was speaking to you, join the upcoming 2-day workshop at the end of January. and prepare for the February edition of Dating for Marriage Embodying the Dream Woman, a 3 month program where we really get to embody through group sessions and one-to-one sessions so that in 3 months you can really embody the dream woman and give you all the tools so that as soon as you grow and your capacity grows, you can adapt to yourself. You can see, okay, I go back to this method, let's try this one because this one got too little for me now because I was growing. So I teach you not just how to be today the dream woman, but be the dream woman you will be thinking of in 10 years because this will change, because you will learn how to grow so fast that this will change and you will be able to adapt with all these tools and techniques and the embodiment that we will have. That's why the group sessions are also very important because we get to calibrate together with women who are like minded and who are in the same process. So yeah, all links are below. I recommend you to register for the 2-day workshop because you can join. If you're registered, you will receive the Zoom link to join the directly live where you can ask questions and participate. Whereas if you don't, okay, it will be in YouTube live, but maybe you miss it because you don't know the dates or you forgot to look at it, or if you're registered, I cannot really go to you and tell you, hey, is this date here in this Zoom link? And then you cannot participate as much because probably I cannot look at the chat in YouTube so much. So yeah, all links are below. And also for the Telegram group, where we will be also sending the link and we will be also giving even more tips and value until the day of the workshop. So remember, you don't need to work harder, you need to feel safer. Bye.